Okay guys, so I'm here at the Haohmaru boss showdown. And what's different from the past boss showdowns is that I usually wait for the last few days of the event when I have a strong enough character to try to take on this boss showdown. But this collab that we're having currently, it feels very different. First of all, my Ivy is already a level 30 awakened, A3 level 30. How did I manage to do this? Well, it turns out there's actually 2 memories here in the boss showdown. And where did I get the other memory from? Oh, I got the other memory from the tower event. So I was able to get a total of 3 memories. So all in all, I'm doing pretty well. And let's just take a look at what she has equipped on her. Now I did give her the Rugal set, and I have it awakened all the way up to level 40 basically. And I do have these blue gemstones, whatever they're called. And then also here on the imprint stones, all I have is the regular Soul Calibur stones, just upgraded to level 10. I don't even have Star and Moon stones. So what I've been able to do was get my Haohmaru here up to level 44 already. And I gotta say, it gets pretty hard. I think, honestly, the best that you can do is to turn this guy off and have this. You could probably have this on level 1, but even level 0 will get you like to level 34. But all these other ones are not that crazy to deal with. I think this one is absolutely the hardest one to deal with, because what happens is that he has a shield, and basically he stops taking damage at each one of these points. Now we're gonna get into how we get through that shield. It's kind of annoying, but you can get through it. This skill 2 is annoying because the problem with this is the higher you take this, he just like takes hits and like he doesn't even care. He doesn't have any kind of recoil or reaction. So what happens is that while you're doing your awakened skills and all that stuff, he's just going to be countering you, and he's going to be stopping your momentum. So basically having this on the first level is 33 HP, 66 HP, and 99 HP. So with the 33 HP, he's basically going to get better at the end of the battle. And if you start him with the 99, he's just going to be ridiculous from the beginning. So that's why I think this is probably the last one you want to upgrade. Luckily, there's not that many coins after this point. But there's also this, which I guess is part of the little memory things that you can show off. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go into a video of how I did it. This is the team I used. I used Ivy. So Ivy is really good for this event. Even at level 30, she like far surpasses the amount of damage that Nina can do, EX Nina. And EX Ryu is kind of like okay-ish, but like he feels like so out of date. He feels like he dies like pretty quickly. So okay, let's go into the video. Actually, before I go into the video, my strategy is to basically start off with Ryu, because he's kind of like basically the weakest. I could probably put someone else here in place of him, but I kind of just threw him on. He's my weakest character, so I just start with him. Then I go into Nina, and then I go into Ivy. I think, to me, that turned out to be the best order. So let's go into the video, and you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so here I am. I'm starting off with Ryu. And basically, Ryu doesn't do as much damage, and maybe I should just hide my face here for now. Ryu doesn't really do all that much damage, so really all I'm doing here is spamming moves, and then when I'm out of active skill, I basically just try to juggle him so he can't attack, and then I try to do the default, the standard finisher here, because that tends to do the most damage with no matter who you are using. So right now he activated his shield at 80%. This shield is very annoying, but what I've found is that if you use one of your finisher skills, it'll automatically stop the shield. I thought it would be like a time-based thing or something like that, but as soon as you use your finisher skill, it'll go through the shield. It'll deactivate the shield. So what you want to do is try to deactivate the shield as soon as possible, and then just keep hitting him more and more, and try to drain him down to the next percentage, which is here at 60%. And then he's gonna get the shield back up, and then you want to use one of your finishers right away to kind of just try to get through the shield. And you can use either finisher. I think I just happen to have the longer one, so you probably want to use the shorter one just to save time, because the time keeps going even during your finishers. So even here, I'm pretty much doing the same. I think Nina ends up doing a little bit more damage than Ryu does. But so there's two things to keep in mind is even though the finisher skills are what's going to help you get through the shield, they also do more damage than the active shield. That's because one of the buffs basically reduces the damage of your active skills by quite a bit. So being able to use your finisher skills, it's going to be super helpful. If you have any cards that can refresh your finisher skills quickly, those are going to be super helpful. I think that's going to be the Tekken set. I think that's also the Rugal set and the Shermie set. So that's basically what I'm trying to do here. Right now, I think I just used my Awakened skill, but I went for the finisher because A, the finisher does more damage, and B, what the finisher does is that it kind of gives you a little bit of a stagger, like you stagger him a little bit, and then that kind of opens you up to be able to do more of your active skills and just sort of do more damage. And I think at that point, he put the shield up, but I instantly just went for the finisher. And then here with Ivy, Ivy's literally the best character for this. She's 830, level 30. You can see as soon as I use her finisher, the standard one, look how much damage that does. He activates the shield. My finisher comes up again, gets through the shield. Looks like he's standing, but he's kind of already dead. So I think, yeah, man, that was pretty much it. I'm surprised how much easier this one is than the previous one. And trying to see if I could get my face back on here. Alright, I guess it's just going to pop up at some point. But, okay, so here is basically what I was saying is I think it's this one for the active skill. Yeah, decreases attack by 90% for 13 seconds when a fighter uses Awakened skill. So when you awaken, those attacks are basically not going to do any more damage anymore. So what you want to do is use your finisher, and that does way more damage. Let's go into my units here and take a look at what we have. I think I already showed Ivy, so let's go into Ryu. Yeah, my Ryu is basically the worst of my characters here. He's got his, the Street Fighter ones, and then he's got these other ones. But then I just have him with the Street Fighter set from the banner. So, I mean, that set is pretty good, but he just doesn't really do that much damage nowadays, so kind of unfortunate, but that's what he's doing. So let's take a look at his CP. He's at 170k, which is a lot, but he's just not doing as much damage as he could be doing. Okay, and then comes Nina. So Nina, I actually forgot that I put my main Tekken set onto Jin. So I copied this one card, but I didn't actually copy my better versions of the Tekken set. So she could potentially be doing more damage. But I basically just have her with the Tekken set, generic things here. And when it comes to an imprint stones, I do have her pretty much maxed out on imprint stones. I got all the Tekken stones for her. So that's pretty good. I think I already showed you guys my Ivy. She's got these 3 imprint stones. I didn't even... Like, honestly, I kind of hate looking through my star and moonstones, so I didn't even take the time to build them. I just have them as nothing, basically. And then for her cards, as I showed before, I just have the Rugal set, but I don't even, obviously we don't have her special yet, her 3PG. I have this is a Soul Calibur card, so that's pretty useful on her. But yeah, guys, the active skills aren't as effective in this as they are usually. We tend to just shift into active skill mode, awakening mode, and just use our active skills. But it's more of a matter of finishers. I think finishers do more damage, and they also break that shield. So critical hit rate by 8%, cooldown, which is also always pretty good, and then Soul Calibur damage by 20. So that's actually probably helping out a lot. 20% is not anything to laugh at there. Let's try to go back and see what I have equipped for my other option card. I think this is just some other random card. Shiranui card, my Shiranui. Attack for 8% upon landing a critical hit. We have defense type enemies, so that's actually not even useful on her. So this is actually even a dead card. I could probably put something better here. So yeah, guys. I've been trying to do with the shield with the stronger ultra armor, but it's just really annoying because as soon as you start doing anything, he just like says nope and he just knocks you back. So I think I'm gonna wait until I have 3 better characters. Maybe I'll try to use like Devil Jin or something, or I don't know. Or maybe I'll try to wait till I have that free Cassandra up, or maybe one of the other characters from when the next banner rolls around. But all in all, I was able to do level 44. I'm able to repeat it, so that recording that I did was my second run through of it. So I was able to repeat it without much of a problem. And somewhere around here, 35, 34, you can get the other Nina memory, or the other Ivy memory. I found that it wasn't even that hard because Ivy is just so good. If you like disable this and maybe just keep this to level 1, you could probably do a lot of damage. Ivy, like early on, she does a crap ton of damage by using her active skills. So yeah, Ivy just essentially is a free, amazing unit. So that makes this so much easier, because before we had to kind of build up our Nina to be able to use her for the Devil Jin showdown. But right now you just have access to Ivy pretty easily. So I got the 2 memories from here, and the other memory was from the tower. Once you get the 1 memory from here, you can pretty much go up most of the tower, and then you can do this with, I think I did this with A1 to get the 2nd memory. So I honestly don't think it's that much of a problem, as long as you can build the imprint stones, and as long as you have like a pretty decent set of cards that you can boost our CP. Ivy can take care of this no problem, and I'm pretty sure that any of your other EX characters can do just as well, up to a certain point, so keep that in mind. Alright guys, I hope that's helpful to somebody out there. Yeah guys, just keep at it. If you can't do it, just keep at it. Keep improving your fighters, and I think you'll eventually be able to at least unlock her memory. Right now I'm trying to work on these coins. I still don't have 1 Cassandra so far, so I just really need these coins right now. Alright guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.